Hello everyone, Ether Song here, and it's been a little while since my last video, so I thought I would give a little update on what I've been up to. So it's been a very busy couple of weeks or so for me, and I guess the main thing that I've been up to is that I moved into my first house in Japan. So it's been busy with, I guess, the moving, and then everything after the moving, getting things unpacked, getting things organized, picking up new furniture, appliances, and all that. And I finally got internet installed today, which I had been waiting for a while. There was a little waiting period to get things construction, I guess putting a line inside the house and then pulling the line from outside to the house. But finally got internet, so I'm able to finally do some more videos and do things on YouTube again. But still keeping quite busy with, I guess, other things. So we'll have to see how many other videos I can do, but I plan to upload here and there when I get a chance. So as for other things, one main thing is I decided to do ICL surgery, which is a type of eye surgery where they embed lenses into the eye. And it's a way to improve vision like LASIK, except it's reversible if needed. So there's a little bit more leeway. Like LASIK, once you get it done, they, trim off part of the cornea and you're kind of stuck with like that. But with the ICL, if you need to change something in the future or something happens, it can be undone. So that's the benefit of it. So I had that done and my eyes are still somewhat recovering, but I got my vision and it's fine now, so I don't need glasses anymore, which I am super happy about. So that's another thing I've been doing. So on top of moving, I was doing eye surgery as well. And so I've been busy with that. And I guess other than that, with no internet in the house, I've been keeping myself kind of occupied with some other things. One thing I decided to pick up, which I had been wanting for a long time but never really had the space up until now, was a record player. I just kind of like the idea of having records and trying to like playing music on a record player. It seemed like just a kind of fun thing to do. So I picked up a few records that I've been kind of listening to during my like free time in the house and while unpacking and whatnot. I can show some of the things I got. First up, I picked up the Sunny Boy soundtrack. Sunny Boy was a recent anime that I really enjoyed, and the soundtrack was really amazing. I guess the anime itself, it can be kind of decisive. Some people may really like it, and other people will just be like, "What's going on? What's happening here?" I guess it's kind of I don't know, like philosophical and somewhat meandering. But I really was pulled in to the themes, and the music I found to be wonderful. They had so many different like artists and people come together to create an amazing soundtrack. So I was able to get some limited edition records of the soundtrack, which is really great. People that, even if you don't like the anime, I would definitely recommend maybe checking out the soundtrack. There's lots of different variety in it as well. So even if you don't like all of it, I'm sure there's going to be a few songs in there you may enjoy. As for some other records, I got Zutto Maya Naka de Inoni. So Zutto Maya Naka de Inoni, Zutto Mayo. This is the Gusare record. So yeah, they released one of their recent albums on a record as well. So I've been kind of picking up newer records for some of the things. Because I don't know, I guess kind of having a mix of, I guess, newer and older records. I know searching for older records is kind of like one of the fun things to do with the record player, and I've been doing some of that. But I kind of been looking out for, like city pop and things like that. But it's definitely become more popular and it's harder to find, and the prices for those have gone up. So I'll have to keep an eye out at secondhand shops, and I go to a flea market sometimes as well, and they have people selling at that flea market. It's like, a big outdoor area with everyone selling like various, I don't know, junk or treasure, whatever you want to call it, at their shops. But I go there occasionally. They seem to be having it like every month or every a couple times a month, and I've gone there a few times. But the last time I went there, they were selling records, and I kind of looked through some of those as well, and I picked up like a record from like Old Idol as well. But I'm gonna be kind of looking out for City Pop and things as well when I go there again. So we'll have to see. As for some other more recent records I picked up, Sento Chihiro no Kamikakushi, so Spirited Away soundtrack they had. So some of the Ghibli movies, I guess, had soundtracks released on records, which is kind of fun. So I also have Princess Mononoke. There's some ones, and then another thing I got from another anime is they had this big box set of Bakemono Gatari records. So it had five records in it, and has like a soundtrack. I don't know if you can see the things there. It might be a little small, but yeah, there's lots of songs, and each of the like record discs come in their own little record file cover thing with artwork on it, which is fun. And it's kind of nice. You can kind of display it as well if you want as artwork. So that's not one thing I've been up to. As for other things, I've been reading manga as well. One series I've been reading through recently is this one right here. See if I can get that in focus. Insomniacs After School. It's about these two kids in a high school, and they both share the same problem, is that they have trouble sleeping. They just can't seem to get to sleep at night, and it kind of like irritates them during the day, and they try to find time to sleep in some places, but they just can't really find, I don't know, get to sleep. But they find that the two of them meet. And they're usually hesitant to tell other people this, but they find that they have the same problem. And being together, it seems to help them overcome their difficulty with sleeping. And they slowly grow closer together. And it's kind of like a boy meets girl kind of thing. But it's I've been enjoying it quite a bit. So I just finished reading the newest one is the 8th volume, but coming out in a few days, it's going to be another volume. So I have that pre-ordered. It'll be delivered here in a few days. But it's also this one right here, like I was saying, Insomniacs After School is the English title. Japanese, it's Kimi no Hokago Insomnia. But this right here, it's also me turning into a anime and also a movie. So it seems definitely suited for those kind of things. So for people that like anime or like movies better, you can be on the lookout for when it turns into the anime movie. And then another manga. This one I just got delivered here today. This is the 6th volume of Magus of the Library, Toshokan no Daimatsu Jutsushi. And this is, I think, one of my most favorite manga being released currently. But this one, it's still only 6 volumes. And the thing about this I guess, series is the artwork is so meticulous, so fine, that it seems to take forever for a new volume to come out. It's about once a year the new volume comes out. But the level of detail going into artwork is just amazing. And the story itself is a fantasy setting about this boy in this, I guess, town who's fascinated with books and loves books. Initially, the library in his town won't really let him get near the books, but he loves books and loves fascinated with them. He dreams of what adventures and things that people have in those books. And he ends up meeting this person working at this head library that manages like all the books in the like country in the area, and there's a special job that kind of manages it, and they have different roles of repairing old books or enforcing rules and things. And those people also have I guess, and like different powers like magic and things like that. And he is introduced to that kind of job, and he becomes infatuated with it. So he dreams to go to that central library and work there, which is it's just like a fun story of going from like this outskirted town and studying and heading to this capital area for this very difficult like exam and very difficult to get enroll that people like study for their whole like youth and lives try to get into. And he strives to do that, and he slowly learns about like different magic and workings of the world as he does that. But I guess yeah, it's a really fascinating story, and I don't really hear it talked about too much. So it's definitely something if you're interested in fantasy books and whatnot. I would say definitely take a look at this series for people to like. I don't know, stories about books and magic and various I don't know races and things all in this the magical world. It's something that really drew me in, and I expected to win like some kind of award. There's different like manga awards and whatnot in Japan, but it never really seemed to get one. But maybe in the future it will. So this is another manga to definitely check out if you're interested. As for other things, maybe I'll do some more in-depth look at some like manga and other things I've been looking at. I have my bookshelf in the back there, and I've listened to various things like audiobooks and whatnot as well in Japanese for light novels and things like that. So maybe I'll do some more videos about that if people are interested. But anyways, it's just been a short video and I've been starting to ramble. But I'll maybe do some more updates like this in the future as well. Anyways, like I said, I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time. See you later. Bye.